Lena family channel. I'm to meet a very good friend of mine for us to do Q&A question, and trust that you guys are going to enjoy it. So I'm right now going to meet her in a restaurant where we are going to have brunch, and once we are done with our brunch, then we'll proceed. Hey guys, so finally I'm here where we're doing our brunch. Guess who is here with me? I told you we have something great cooking, but first of all, we'll end up with we have so many work to do.
I'm excited to be on the next vlog. Oh my god, I'm a celebrity. Mama, I made it.
Welcome back, and see, I'm with my beloved friend. She's an MC, an entertainer, a makeup artist. Let's see, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes.
All right.
So I am Blessing, aka Blessing, aka Mcbee. For those of you who don't know, now you know. The hottest, baddest MC in Los Angeles.
Yep.
No, but I'm really excited to be with you here today. I mean, we've had this gist called me for a very long time. Yeah. And I mean, to be very honest, today we're just going to talk about what life experiences, what is single female, you know, really independent, doing your thing out here, and the kind of, you know, different trials you would face, you know, whether it's being a businesswoman, whether it's in your dating life, whether it's with friendships, but exactly, you know, there are a lot of different obstacles you would definitely face, and I just have like just a few experiences I would like to gist you guys about today. So
yeah. And also we want to also use this medium to encourage young people who are living by themselves in California, United States, or anywhere outside Nigeria to live by yourself. So we just want to use this medium to encourage and support you guys and tell you guys that whatever you're going through right now, you are not alone. Every one of us we've been through it, we are still going through it. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, and one of the reasons why I'm so grateful for our friendship is because we always keep it real.
Yes,
you know, like
we keep it real.
Yeah, we don't,
no pretense, no fake life. We don't yeah, no fake life. We don't
fake anything. Well, just a little bit about myself for those of you who don't know. I've been doing my MC business out here in LA for over a year now. So, you know, with doing that, it's like a lot of people see you out there, they kind of assume, a lot of people assume, especially when you're a female, that this one, you know, she's probably already in a relationship. Apparently you can't be a beautiful lady
without being in a relationship.
You can't be a beautiful lady,
we get that a lot,
and be single and be doing your thing, and everybody it's one or two things. It's either they think of somebody, and it could be really hard dating, you know, it could be really hard, especially because it's like people look at your life on social media and make assumptions. But I mean, so for me, dating has always been something that honestly I don't really enjoy. I guess because naturally, like, I really don't typically enjoy dating, and that's because I'm kind of person, like, I like to establish relationships with people and keep it long term. Like, my friendship with you has been dating, like jumping from guy to guy to guy. It's like, for me, it's exhausting. So I've always desired wanting to just, you know, be in a long-term relationship, eventually, you know, get engaged, get married, and do the whole nine. So let me give you the gist, my dear.
Who is here for the tea?
Let me give
baby girl, I'm here for all the tea.
The gist of this one guy that I met recently, and to be very honest with you, it was one of those things where I was excited to meet somebody that was outside of LA for one, because I feel like sometimes dating somebody within your city, it's a small like world in this LA. Like as much as you think LA is a big place, it's really not. Like everybody knows everybody. So I liked the idea of him living outside of, you know, LA. And also I liked the idea of us having that distance because it could easily just let us be friends. We could start with a friendship, and then from there it could grow to whatever. Exactly. So the deal was basically like, I think he was gonna come visit LA, you know, anyway, and we had already started talking. I thought he was really handsome, you know, I'm cute. So I was like, all right, cool, like, you know, we can always start a friendship. And I started noticing that the guy would, you know, we would talk one day, and then I won't hear from him again for another 2 weeks.
Oh, that's and them. It's like that's them.
You know, and I'm like, what's going on? And then you would the next time you pop into my life, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm really excited to come to your city and see you. This, that. Don't worry, when you come, it's just gonna be me and you. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And every time I would ask him, it was always, oh, I'm busy. And I started thinking like, I'm in a stage in my life where I already know that nobody's ever too busy for what they want. Like, what is keeping you so busy that I won't be hearing from you for 2-3 weeks? And I was kind of caught in between, because one part of me was like, okay, it's kind of good that I'm not hearing from him as often, so I don't catch feelings as often. But another part of me was like, what kind of game is this one? Like, you know,
it's just a game.
It's a game. Like, it's like, are we going to be talking? Let me get to know you, because I felt like I wasn't getting to know him. There's no communication happening. So long story short, he ended up giving me all these excuses. You know, he's working. Finally got the chance to come to LA, and then maybe like after 2 days of him being in LA, he sends me a message, oh yeah, by the way, I'm in your city, let's hang out. And in my mind I'm like, so you just want me to be available whenever you're ready? Like, what do you think this is?
I know his type.
Right.
I've dealt with those types before.
I was like, listen, dude. The thing that really made me upset about the situation was the fact that this was somebody who was older. Like, when I would say, like, in his 30s. Like,
yeah, he's not supposed to be playing that kind of game.
You're supposed to be in a certain level of seriousness, I would think, at that stage of your life. But apparently, like, and that was what was frustrating, because I was like, look, even with your age, we're still dealing with this. So what about the younger ones now, you know? So my dear, that's another one of the gist, like, that's what we're facing here. The ones that are serious are already taken, married, or, you know, they don't come out. And the ones that want to play games are for the streets. So it's up to you for you to choose. But anyway, like, I'm in a stage in my life of contentment. I mean, I do want to date and get to know people, but it's not, I'm no longer in that rush. It's not like,
rush,
yeah, it's a don't rush challenge for me, people. Like, I'm no longer in that mindset of, oh my God, everybody has somebody, I need to have somebody. No, I'm really just living my best life. I'm an MC, like, getting all these gigs and doing my business and living my best life.
That's the best in life. Like, when you come up to a stage where you know yourself,
you're focused on
yourself, you're doing your thing. Like, everything is not all about, like, man. I always tell people, like, it shouldn't be circled, our life shouldn't be circled about a man. It's good to be in love, it's good to be married, that's all we wish for, you know, that's what every woman wants.
But what next?
But don't let nobody take your life for granted. Don't let nobody take you as an individual for granted.
Absolutely.
Or play around with your emotions. You know, let me tell you two things that relates to men that act that way. It's either they have somebody or they are married.
Exactly.
These are the two. Don't and then play games with you.
It's true. Because exactly, because when he came out here, literally I left him on red. Like, he was just like, oh yeah, I'm available to hang out, and I was like, well, enjoy LA. Enjoy your touring, because now you're looking for a tour guide. I'm not gonna be a tour guide. So if you were serious, you would have kept the communication going, you would have kept that consistency, but you were not serious. So, you know, go back to your wife, or go back to your girlfriend, or go back to whatever is keeping you busy.
Exactly.
Because as for me over here, I'm busy doing my own thing too.
Exactly.
Okay, honey? You ain't the only one. So yeah, I mean, I'm so glad to say that I'm at that stage where business is like what is taking a lot of my time, my energy, and I'm telling you, Nina, like, there's nothing better than feeling like you've tapped into your purpose.
Exactly.
When you've tapped into what God has put you on this earth to do, you get to a certain level of peace where it's like, even when you're seeing your friends get married or have children, you're just happy for them, and you're just at peace. Like, you know what, I'm gonna, you know, one day when it happens for me, God, I think, you're not like panicking every night, like, oh my God, like, everybody has what I don't have.
You are at peace with your own self.
You are at peace because you're just like, look, the same God that did it for them he would do it for me.
At the right time.
I'm telling you, at the right time. And
with the right person.
I encourage every single person out there, like, look, if your right guy or your right man or whatever you have in your head of who you're meant to be with hasn't come yet, do not stress yourself. I'm telling you, find ways. Look for your purpose. Look for what makes you complete, what makes you whole, striving for, man. It just feels so good to be talking to somebody who, like, with you now, with where you are in your life and how you've gone through your obstacles and you finally got into a space where you're like, ah, God, thank you.
Yeah, exactly what I always tell people, even some of my friends back home, when I'm encouraging them. Like, I always tell them, like, there's one time in my life that I tried to rush before God.
Come on now.
Like, I tried to be faster than my shadow, and I regretted it big time. But one thing I always thank God about is this: when I did that regret, I did not just get myself stuck in that. I retrieved back.
Come on now.
I went back to where I know that I was supposed to be and wait for God to meet me over there. So
that's powerful.
That's another thing. So whatever you're going through today, obstacles, hardship,
relationship
heartbreaks, like loss, a lot of things, like you can't really look up to anything anymore. I want you to look up on both of us out here talking to you, because we've been through, I've been more than that. She knows my story.
I know.
She knows. I've been more, and most of my friends watching this today that knows me, they know this. So if I can conquer this,
trust me,
your case is just like,
absolutely. What's that?
Girls can't never say they need it.